this is a lesson My Vision for India by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So, in the introduction passage, we can see My Vision for India is a speech delivered by India's former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, in which he describes his three visions for India if it has to enter the Committee of Developed Nations. He tries to make people realize their duties and motivate them to build a stronger India. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam wants India to be a highly developed nation in par with other nations of the world. Okay, so he makes people understand what they have to do and what they should not do. So Dr. Abdul Kalam fixed the three visions for India based on the achievements and progress he had witnessed in the history of nation and during his own career as a missile scientist. So whatever he has observed, he has brought it down as three visions for India. Okay. So what is the first vision? He recalls how India has time and again been looted by invaders. India, on the other hand, has never invaded any country because it respects the freedom of others. So, even though other countries have invaded us, we have not done that to any other nation because we respect the freedom of others. Modern India's first war of independence was fought in 1857. Having subsequently achieved independence, we need to protect this freedom without which no one will respect us. If we don't protect the freedom of our country, no one will respect us. So that's a very, very important point which Abdul Kalam wants to say. So what is the second vision? India is growing economically and the rate of poverty is declining. The 10% GDP growth rate is a healthy sign. But Dr. Kalam observed that Indians have failed to see themselves as a group of self-reliant people. He, however, wants to see India as a developed nation and not just a developing nation. So we should not be telling all the time that we are a developing nation. It is time that we see ourselves as a developed nation because we have growth rate in many areas. Okay, then what is the third vision? To see India strong both economically and militarily because people tend to respect those who are strong. We have to be equal in terms of economy as well as military. Only in military will not help. Even though we have a very good, we are very strong in military power, we are lacking in economic power. So both should go hand in hand. Okay. Finally, India could become as a great nation as the United States of America or any European country if its people stop criticizing their own government and other institutions. Instead of criticizing the government, we should think what we have to do as responsible citizens of the country. A change in attitude is required. Instead of complaining, people should participate in the process of development by resolving problems on their own. So, a change in attitude is required. It's a must for the people of the nation. We go and vote for the politicians and then sit in the couch and throw papers all around, throw the dust all around, which is not correct. We have to be responsible citizens. Only then the country can change. Okay, so only then that will lead towards India becoming a highly developed nation. The cooperation should come from people's side also and not just on the government. Then summary, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has three goals that he would like India to achieve. So India has to achieve through Abdul Kalam's three visions. Okay, all the three goals are related to each other. They are not different, they are related to one another. Freedom and independence will have real meaning if we develop economically. So, freedom, independence, everything will go hand in hand only when we become a highly economical nation which need not depend on others for economy. We have to become strong in economic power. Economic development will help us to be strong and will make other countries respect us. but we, the people of India, are responsible for the development of our country and for making it one of the leading nations of the world. So we are responsible also. Each one of us needs to do whatever is necessary to make Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's vision come true. If we need to make Dr. Abdul Kalam's vision come true, we have to cooperate in every term. It is time to stop complaining about the problems in our country and to start doing something about them. We should learn to evaluate and reflect on our contributions towards the development of India. We should learn to evaluate and reflect whatever we have contributed towards the development of our nation, and only then we can expect India to become a developed nation. We have to focus a lot on positive things instead of focusing on negative things. Okay, there are lots of examples which Dr. Abdul Kalam has mentioned, and it will be clear only when we read the entire book which he has written. The book's name is My Vision for India. This is an abridged version. Okay, the full version is available only in the original book, which people can read if they have interest. Thank you.